Okay, so this is my current desk, like mouse pad, keyboard pad, all that fun stuff. And let's take. So here's what it looks like after with this one. So far, I'm a big fan of it. You have the charging station for everything right there. It comes with the USB cable. I can get rid of that charger that's in the top left corner over there. It's nice, but it'd be nice to have everything a little more consolidated. You can see the mat's really well made. There's LEDs going on here, and it just overall looks really nice. So let's talk a little bit more about that as we dive in. All right, so let's talk a little bit about this mat. As you saw in the intro, kind of the before and after. I've had a little time to complain with this actually down below right now, so you might see me looking down a little bit more than looking like up at you. So a couple things right off the bat I like about this compared to my other one is the fact that it's big, but it's a little more condensed, the actual mat, because there's a charging area. But that's gonna help me stay more consolidated. And what I mean by that is, so I have one of these things like this. These are fantastic, but it takes up more space on the desk, right? So this is going to consolidate all of that down. I have my AirPod sitting on here right now, which you'll probably see in a B-roll shot. I have my phone sitting on here right now. All that's there. I still have plenty of space for my hands, plenty of space for my keyboard, plenty of space for my mouse. The mat feels well made. And also there's a bunch of LED like options, which are pretty cool if you like your gaming, things like that. I'll probably have mine probably sit on like a blue or purple. I kind of dig that a little bit. Playing a little more games lately. I used to be a huge gamer. I wish I had this like 15 years ago. Like this is kind of dope for like the coloring. And if I wanted to change my colors in my room, I can. I have hue lights, so I could go, RGB to my heart's content. There are 4 different modes. One of them is just kind of a solid one. Let me actually just do this to make sure I get this right. The nice things, they also came with a instruction manual to kind of walk you through that. I'm just kind of curious. Yeah, I was looking at one thing. It shows in the instruction manual like your phone popping up, but I don't see a way to do that. I'm getting slightly distracted. My apologies. But you can definitely put your phone on here. I just don't think there's a way to actually like set it up where that makes. No, maybe. Let me check one thing. Just kidding. Oh, that's dope. Okay, I got distracted. So the charging thing, and I'll record a video and put it in here. The charging section can actually be adjusted up and down, or flat or not. So like it changes kind of what it changes with you. Think about one of those like foldable wallets that open and close a little bit. That's what this charging thing does. That's actually really cool. I did not notice that, which maybe I should have paid a little more attention to that. I will, like I said, definitely get a shot of that for you. But let's get into the RGBs. Make sure I got this absolutely correct. So we have single mode, which is probably what I'll use mostly, just like a single nice little color, or blue. There's like 11 colors: blue, green, red, all the RGB stuff you'd come to expect. You have a single color breathing, so basically it kind of goes in and out. For me, I would get a little distracted. I have a tendency to do, like you just saw me do, like I'd get a little distracted, so I'm probably not going to have that on. You also have a like dynamic rainbow, so it kind of will change colors. Once again, rabbit distraction, and off I go. So I'll probably once again keep mine probably just to a single color. But if you wanted it to kind of circle around colors, maybe all your gaming and things like that, and then there's like a fast rainbow, so it's going to change quicker and faster. So those are pretty cool as well. Overall, I think it's definitely, like, I'm just looking at it. It's well made. It's grippy on the back. It was easy to pull out of the box. I didn't really do an unboxing. I typically do, because it's really just a mouse pad that was in here. That was fantastic. One of the big things I liked, it came with its cable. Like, it had the USB-C cable already, and it's USB-C. This is literally legit the exact cable. It's braided. It's well made, so I like that. Things I'm concerned with long term, only really these type of mats have a tendency. So I have a cat. So if you have a cat, you can probably relate to this. Is that how much fur and debris, like my beard hair, things like that, what will that look like on this long term? As you can see, even my keyboard's kind of nasty, right? Like I need to clean that out. So like, what would that could be a me thing more than the mat thing. I'm just trying to think of anything kind of on both sides of it, right? To kind of look at it. But other than that, man, like it seems nicely made. Instruction manual is made pretty easy to go through and walk you through how to adjust your LED options. I like the fact that like I can just have my phone and stuff sitting in one spot here, and I don't necessarily need. I wish I would have found this mat earlier, if I'm being really honest, because then I don't need this thing. Like I've mentioned already, this thing could just go might become my nightstand option, honestly, instead of being over here. It just takes up less space on the desk, which I appreciate a lot. Yeah, I don't think I have a whole lot other than that right there. I'm gonna leave it there, and if I think anything else, I'll pop in. If not, hopefully this is helpful. Hopefully you gave an idea of what you're looking for. And as always, I appreciate you. Thanks so much for watching. You have a great rest of your day. Go win the day.